The last example that I have for how I use VoiceThread in my online classes is using the tool for students to do group projects. So to get started, I'm going to add another VoiceThread. I'm going to do the external tool this time. VoiceThread. Now I did find out how I can change the title of the link or the page. So I'm going to call it VoiceThread Group Project Example. Okay, so it's embedded, it's good to go. So I'm going to click it. Again, this part takes several seconds. It feels like it's stalling, but it's working. So here I click on home and it's going to take me to my home. You're going to see all the voiceovers that I've created. Whoops, I could have hit refresh too, but go back in. Here we go. Okay, so if I wanted to set up group projects, I could come over here and I could create another group. I've created 2 group examples, and then I'm going to show you 2 examples of group projects that I've had students do in the past. So I would, for group 1, or let's see, I'll show you how to create a new one. So I'm going to add a group 3. I would typically put the students' names here just to keep myself straight, and then also they could double check to make sure they're in the right group. Create group. This, you could select an image and it would make this gray part look nice. That's fancy. I'm not worried about that right now. So, okay. Now, I would copy the link and I would send that to this particular group. So I would email those 4 students and say, hey, here is the link to your group's VoiceThread page. So I would hit copy, it copied it, and then I would send that email real quick. When they're ready to work in VoiceThread and create and upload their presentation. So I would encourage them to work maybe in Google Slides. That way they can work on it asynchronously, on their own time. And then once they're ready to upload their PowerPoint, this is when VoiceThread comes into play. So let's pretend group 3 has already worked behind the scenes. They've created their presentation. Now they're ready to upload it into VoiceThread and then do their voiceovers. So I'm going to click on group 3. I'm pretending that I'm a student. It's telling me, okay, you don't have any VoiceThreads. Yeah, I want to add my own. Or you could click on create one. I'm going to create a new VoiceThread. It's asking me, how do I want to upload my media? Mine would be saved to my computer. Let's see. We're going to go with this. So this was a presentation I did, or a lecture I did on implicit bias. We're going to pretend like it's the student's presentation. So now it's uploading it. You can see the progress bar going. Okay, so processing a little bit more, but my presentation has been uploaded. So after it's done processing, it has my slides laid out. So again, the students have just uploaded their group project. Now they're ready to add their comments. So they would click on comment, and then they could decide who wants to do a voiceover for this particular page, or however they want to divide up the work. And then they could select which tool they want to upload their comment. To to get out of this, you click the X, and then they would share. So it's saying, are you sure you want to submit this with group 3? Yes. Turn to group. One thing that is important, so you see this little drop down, it says others will be able to view and comment. Yes, if it's group work, I would probably do either view, comment, and edit, or view and comment, just so the students can work on it once it's uploaded into VoiceThread. Now their presentation is uploaded under their group number and they're good to go. I want to show you, here's an example. This is from my public policy class. Students were in groups. They had to research different policies that affect young children and families, and then work behind the scenes to create a PowerPoint presentation and then upload it into VoiceThread and do a voiceover. So when I click on a presentation, click play. And then I can hit play and listen to their presentation.
All right, we are talking about the Every Student Succeed Act, the ESSA. Our group members for the...
And then they go under to tell me who their group members are. Then you can progress through just like other VoiceThreads and listen to their presentation.
Our first part talks about the brief overview of the ESSA policy. This was actually a law that was...
So then after each, for my policy class, I had all the students, there were 4 or 5 policies or groups, and then everybody had to go listen to the other policies. That way they were essentially teaching each other. So this was just a quick overview of how you can create group projects or move, if you already had group projects assigned in your classes, you can modify them a bit, but still have students be able to do group projects and give a presentation. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate reaching out.